Hello everybody, Jond Games here, and today I am going to be starting a brand new series by the name of MUCraft, and the basic premise of this is pretty much I've been watching a lot of HermitCraft and a lot of MindCrack lately with Mumbo Jumbo, Azuma Void, and Seth Bling all doing those kind of survival stuff, and it's actually really gotten me kind of accustomed to just doing survival and just kind of watching survival, having it be really organized and having really impressive builds. So that's kind of what this is gonna turn out to be. And I know some people in my audience might remember Mindlight. It was the previous one that I was really involved with, the previous survival server, and basically, like, the reason that I chose this as opposed to Mindlight itself was mainly because of the people on here. This right here, if I just hit a tab there, it says, "Thanks for playing Mizzoucraft." And if you didn't know, Mizzou is my school. This is actually, like, my college's Minecraft server. So I'm actually able to meet these people on a face-to-face level. That's definitely something that made this a lot more choice for playing this as opposed to Mindlight or anything else of the sort. So that's kind of why I chose this, is because, like, these are people that I'll actually be able to see on a day-to-day basis, not people everywhere around, and that actually has an advantage too. A lot of people are on here at the same time. Right now, it's only me and Luck of Darkwater, but yeah, that's basically it. It's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna flow a lot easier. There's going to be a little bit more community, I think, and yeah, and we could definitely have some ideas for videos. We haven't even been to the end yet, and that is something that we really want to do. So that is something that's going to be coming up soon. But enough of this little chit-chat. I'm just going to go ahead and show you my house that I've been just walking around. And right down there is my mine, and right above there is my actual house. And yes, it is a treehouse. If you pop inside, I've been pretty busy at just like strip mining, gathering these kind of materials, wrangling up some cows, and right now I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty much set on the basic supplies. Right now I'm currently in the process of making a cow farm inspired by Azuma, and yeah, this is basically just what my house looks like. Let me finish feeding these guys, and I can show you over here. Here I just have some miscellaneous animals, and I've been collecting a bunch of eggs to just make it so I can get a couple of chickens into this little collection bin that I held some seeds. I held their crack. But yeah, I've been collecting a bunch of eggs, and I've yet to actually get a chicken, but I'm just trying to get... Hey, that's the first chicken! That's the first chicken, and it's a baby. That's adorable. But yeah, eventually when they grow up, their eggs will just automatically fall into there, and it'll be an egg collection place. So that's why I'm doing a bunch of this stuff. I'm doing a lot of animal farming now that I think about it. And this is going to get really loud, but it's definitely going to be awesome and resourceful. Soon I'm not even going to need all this melon. I'm just going to be eating pure steak. Just constantly, and the extra leather for item frames is definitely going to come in handy. Maybe even make something like a giant bookshelf or something. I don't know. But yeah, down here, or right up here is basically all there is to this area. I mean, my house isn't all that big, but it definitely has a lot packed into it. And then down here is my little storage system. It's right on the ocean, and here I have all my valuables. I've been mining a lot. And right here is just my general stuff. So yeah, as you can see, this stuff is pretty jumbled up, but a lot of it is just sorted how I'll probably use it. And right here, I've been mainly working on getting a lot of wood and making a bunch of stuff like that. And as well as that, I've gotten a lot of saplings in the process. I've gotten a couple of tools, but that'll have more in there. Some miscellaneous base items, smelting materials, and then right now this is just melons, but I can very easily just turn that into a crop area for like melons and pumpkins. This is just the two little crops there, and then up here are seeds. And then right here is sugarcane. I ran out of item frames to display that in, but and then there is bread, and that's going to be like regular, just regular kind of stuff. Like these apples I can go ahead and put in here as well. But yeah, and then down here is where all the steak is going to go and all the cow stuff. And then from here, my mob drops are set up like, this is mainly the more rare kind of mob drops that you would get. This stuff I would actually use looting for. And up here is going to be just like semi-rare slash just kind of common ones. And then up here is just absolutely freaking ridiculous amounts. Like it's mainly just for rotten flesh. But and then here I have some picks. I already have a Fortune 3 and Silk Touch pick, which is amazing. I didn't think those would be. Those are literally my two like first enchantments besides this one, which was just like level 9, and that was just scrabbled together with one little bookshelf. So yeah, these were my first 2 level 30 enchantments, and I really lucked out there. And then weapons, I am not a fighter. I do not have many weapons besides this sword right here. And then right here is just a bunch of empty chests so far. And then actually over here I have a bunch of cobblestone. I have some dirt and some refined stone stuff. And then I have your gravity blocks. And why is that gunpowder in there, I wonder? Refined blocks and then some glass. And then here I have clay, empty. And then this is just to be sorted. So those will probably go like here or something whenever I figure that out. But yeah, this is my little storage area, and yeah, this is my house. It's pretty quaint. And now I'm actually going to go show you a little bit more of the server, mainly like the spawn area and why the mountains outside look so freaking cool. That'll be explained in a second. Oh, this is something cool that I never really realized was in the works. Hey there. Hi there. Hey, Luke. Hi, you. Close enough. Anyways, now we are coming up on spawn, and why is my caps lock on? Just rode past. And this is the main little spawn area. There have been quite a few people just working on this, and they are really good, and I just kind of wanted to show this off and as well as explain why this map looks so friggin' awesome. So you might recognize this map. I certainly did whenever I first got on it. It's actually the Eldaria map it's the Eldaria map, and I actually did some server stuff with this before, and yeah, I just kind of recognized this whenever I first got whitelisted on this, and yeah, it actually looks really familiar now that it was on the tip of my tongue what the map was called, and so I recognized it. And then probably the most recognizable area is right over here at spawn. Over here is basically probably like one of the most mountainous areas because it has just really big mountainous peaks that are right over here, and as you can see, somebody is even building right on top of there, and it looks so good. There's a lot of really good builders in here, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to come over here and just show you where spawn is. We have a little spawn village set up, and there's actually some stuff that I want to get set up. I kind of want to make a if I actually am able to, I want to try and make like maybe some farms in here, and just so like they'll always run 24/7, and then that way it'll actually be worth people's time to actually just come and grab stuff from the server. Because like one of the first things on my list was going to be an iron farm, but that looked really complicated. I wouldn't know where to get testificates, but that's why big projects are here. So yeah, and then let me go ahead and just talk a little bit about when you guys can expect these, because I do want to do these on a bit of a regular basis. Whenever I got whitelisted to this server, I automatically started to just play on here a lot and gather basic resources, which is just kind of natural for me. And then whenever I started just thinking and like watching HermitCraft, it just kind of occurred to me, why not just make videos on something that you already play with a community that you can meet face to face? That's kind of like I already said that. That's one of the biggest reasons I chose this over, like, say, Mindlight or another group. Yeah, and then over here is just some really nice work. It's actually really awesome. It looks like somebody... Yeah, like, I know some people on here are... I know some people on here, like, screw around a little bit and just have fun, but it's basically the rules of this are pretty loose. As long as you don't, like, destroy a player or their base or their stuff, you're pretty much good. You can build wherever or whenever, and we're all college students or even above. I know there are some graduate students on here, or just some Illuminati, or alumni, not Illuminati. And the way that this is basically working is just we're all gathered on here and just building stuff, going around, and basically just having fun. So this is one of the main things that I wanted to show off, and I'm going to go over here and show you another really cool place, and definitely shows that this guy has been working on here for quite some time. Alright, so before it even gets into the loaded chunks, I just want to warn you, Lord of the Rings reference is going to be right up there. Yeah, this is definitely a place that I'd want kind of like my area to look like, but obviously I don't live on this kind of terrain. Oh, I just crashed my boat. I'll make a new one. I have the wood, right? Yeah, I have plenty of wood planks. But yeah, Eye of Sauron is just kind of chilling up there. And this guy has really awesome looking stuff. And I really like a lot of his I really like a lot of his farms. You can hear there's a lot of sheep right to the right of me, and it's just kind of crazy how many mobs he has here. Let me just throw on the F3 screen real quick. Right now there is currently about 1,000 entities just in my line of sight. And if you go up here, I think this leads up to where you can see all the sheep. I've never actually explored this little bit before. Over here we have, oh, it's like a little rotisserie sheep shearing place. This place is so cool. This is kind of what I want to base some of my stuff off of, but obviously a little bit more redstone than normal. Yeah, this base is just really well integrated. He's got diamonds out the wazoo. He's got some diamond horse armor, and I'm just gonna turn that off. But over here, this is actually where my cow farm cannot compete. Let's see, how many entities? At least a few hundred, and he was actually talking about getting this up to 5,000 roughly cows. I don't know about that. So this place is just crazy. I mean, that little rotisserie of cows was fine for me. This is actually where I came to get my Fortune 3 enchantment to just get some basic stuff going, and I got the exact enchantment that I wanted, and yeah, that's basically what's been going on there. This looks like, oh, he even has automatic farming. Nice. I would expect nothing less. This could be something else we also build up. I kind of wonder why he's not using hoppers to just put him in the chest, but no matter. Just nice. This place is really cool. And let's see. I feel like there's a spider right up there that, oh, is right there. Okay, I was just worried that it was trampling the crops. Yeah, this is just kind of one little place that I wanted to show off, and I just thought it was really impressive. So let's go ahead and head on back to our base. It's at times like now that I actually do wish I had a second house out here. I love the terrain with this map. It's really, really brilliant. And if you want to Google it, it's Eldaria, but just look at all of these awesome mountains. Like, you don't get these kind of things with vanilla. It's just amazing. I'm always impressed with this. And yeah, now our little island tree is now coming into view. Oh, perfect. You know what? I'm gonna turn off particles, because I just figured that trick out today. I just learned today that if you turn off particles, then the rain sound is gonna stop, which kind of makes a lot of sense why it would just really, really laggy whenever it starts raining. It could honestly be that sound. But now that we are back in our little area with the sand dunes out of the valley, yeah, this is just kind of my little house here, and I've already showed you guys around, so not going to go through that again, but I'm going to show you a little bit about the main area over here and show you, like, kind of what I have to work with. Honestly, whenever I was thinking about what I could do, I was really, really thinking about making this a water village, just kind of having a central building there and like a bridge going to the mainland and make this significantly more fancy. But what I was also thinking is maybe having like some rings around this whole thing and have like actual buildings in there. And I thought that would be actually pretty creative and pretty cool. I haven't really seen many places that look like that outside of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So over here we have something pretty awesome. It really resembles I forget what the forest name was in Lord of the Rings, but kind of a forest like that with really tall trees and mobs spawn during the day. There's no giant spiders or anything in here, but they do just get casual mob spawn, so this might actually be a pretty cool place to just come and hang if I want to grind and get me some bones and some arrows and whatnot, and maybe I could make a farm. I mean, there are still dungeons and spawners and stuff in this world, so yeah. And then I also do want to show off one more place that's really actually pretty close. I mean, it is kind of far, like everything's kind of far in this map, but with a little bit of sailing, you can always find your way around. And this one is actually connected to the mainland, so let me go ahead and get over to that. Hey, oh, I nearly fell for that. Yeah, let's walk around. I nearly just jumped right down in there. This is the place on the mainlands that's pretty close to me, and relatively speaking, this is really close. I actually wrangled some sheep up around here, and yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, if you just look around, this guy is insane with what he builds, and I've actually even talked to this builder about helping me out a little bit with making the Pixelmon buildings and suck a little less, and so yeah, you might see a little more from his name in incoming stuff, but he's done a lot with villagers and whatnot. He's gotten some actual villagers, so if I do want to trade and get some of this stuff unlocked, there is actually some villagers here, and maybe if I even figure out how to breed some villagers, I could like take a baby home or something. I don't know how that would work, but I feel like maybe just wrangling up me some testificate zombies would probably be the most effective way, because eventually I am going to need some villagers. I do want to get some of that trading stuff going, because Azuma made a really good tutorial on a lot of villager trading and like infinite villagers, and yeah, just turning my crops into emeralds and then turning my emeralds into a bunch of different stuff is going to be very, very helpful in the future. So that's the way I see it. And maybe even if we do make that water village, that's what it can be populated by. It can actually be filled with real things. So yeah, that's just some ideas I'm throwing out there. So let's go ahead and head on back to the base. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about. So MUCraft, a new little series that is kind of my own little thing, imitating HermitCraft and MindCrack. But the thing is, I think I might be the only person on this who actually records, but I know if I find anybody who actually does record as well, I will befriend them instantly and want to do collabs with them. I don't care how many subscribers or views or whatever. I don't even care if they're funny. I'll try and do at least a video with them. So yeah, if there's anybody on this server, I will try and befriend you. There's I think on the Facebook group there's 100-something members. I can't be the only person who does this YouTube thing. So yeah, this is basically what I was thinking. For video posting, I was actually thinking about doing this weekly in a similar fashion that like Mumbo and Azuma do. Actually, Azuma might do more, but Mumbo I think is weekly, and like those are just two people that I watch, so obviously I admire them. I would like to emulate them in some respect, but yeah, I am actually thinking about keeping these like, this is in no representation how all the videos are going to be like, because mainly this is just an introduction and just going around the server. This is by far not what is normally going to happen, because ideally I'm going to be building quite a bit around here, and yeah, so that's basically the way that I'll be doing that, and I'm going to be building a bunch of stuff when I can, and I'll try my best to keep everything at least as new as I can. I'll try and keep it up as much as I can. And yeah, I might even, the way that I was thinking about for like time-wise for these videos, I was thinking about it being probably about 15 to 20 minutes, and then maybe 20 to 30 if people really like it. So let's just see what next week holds, because I'm planning on posting the videos either Saturday or Sunday. I haven't really picked a date yet, but one of those days is sounding good to me, and so I'm thinking about posting them that day, and so one of those days, and then that'll give me time over the week to build and to do that kind of stuff, because most of this stuff was done like within a week. Like a lot of this stuff, the cow farm I remember doing earlier this week, wrangling up all these animals I remember doing earlier this week, this bookshelf stuff I did today. Like a lot of this stuff is definitely going to be good just random times during the week, and so that's what I was thinking about doing. And then I'll just post a video Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday now that I think about it, but we'll just see. Obviously, since I posted this video on a Saturday, might just keep up that little weekly update thing, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this first pilot episode to MUCraft. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week with another one of these and another video tomorrow as always. I'll see you guys next time.